Can you just sit with me? It's the heart's cry of those who feel utterly and hopelessly alone in grief. Those who feel as if no one understands what they are experiencing. Those who even wonder if God understands. And those who wonder if anyone cares to listen to their pain. I'm Natasha Smith, and I've spent over 30 years feeling the hurt and pain of grief, having experienced loss after loss, grief upon grief, year after year. At times, it felt unbearable, and I have spent most of those years pushing the grief away, stuffing it and hiding it behind a smile. Then came 2020. No one could escape the grief. Whether we scrolled social media or turned on the TV, death stared us in the face. From the pandemic to racial violence and injustice, the political divide with people shouting their truth, but not so much God's truth. Our world was dark, and it felt like grief. This grief on top of my own felt like a dam ready to break. And so, Can You Just Sit With Me was birthed. The grief needed a place to go, so I began writing this book for me and for you. So my book, Can You Just Sit With Me, will point you to the light of Jesus, even in the darkness of grief. Can You Just Sit With Me will point you to the hope we have in Christ as our living hope, with personal stories, biblical examples, and practical grief exercises, and prayers at the end of each chapter. My hope for this book is for you to not feel so alone in your grief, and that as you read Can You Just Sit With Me, the God of all comfort, who has comforted me, will comfort you also, because He is sitting with us.